So, yes, I know you don't want me to talk about speculation, some of you, but go away while I talk about it. Right, with all the people who want to hear about speculation here, good. Hello and welcome to this video. If you could like, share and subscribe to the channel, I'd much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. We are on the road to 4K at the moment. I believe, if I just check my stuff, we are 330 away from 4K. That'd be great if we could get that before the start of next season. But yeah, let's talk about him again. I know everyone's already gone. They'd rather have Ugbo and everything. But let's just go with the possibility here. Kind of thing that Sheffield Wednesday target, Duncan Mcguire, had discussed about the move to the championship. Now, he started well already. Now, remember, it all went very wrong at Blackburn on the day it happened. Apparently, the people who had done the deeds and stuff like that have been moved on now. And so far, he got 5 goals in 11 games so far. And apparently, we're already keeping tabs on it. And there were 2 championship clubs watching him this morning. One of them apparently being Sheffield Wednesday. So he was speaking to goal.com about the failed move to Blackburn Rovers and whether or not he'd be interested in probably heading to the club and secure another transfer. Mcguire said, "It's tough to say. That was a pretty bad mistake by them. I'd be open maybe having a conversation, but it would have to be a lot to get me back there. On the plane ride back, I just felt like my tail was between my legs. I asked my agent how often does this happen, and he was like, it doesn't. I didn't burn any bridges with my teammates or have it like, oh yeah, you want to leave, now you're back. When I got back, it's like I never left. Now, there have been the report from the Athletic that Blackburn Rovers have reunited their interest in Mcguire with official travelling to stateside to open talks. Now, his deal is set to end at the end of 2024. But here's the thing. He still wants to hopefully go for championship football. And the thing that I got here, the fact that he's open about talking to Blackburn maybe in the summer, but maybe that might help us open the door to us because we didn't mess about. We didn't get things done. We almost had him on deadline day. Everything was pretty much done. And if they hadn't have messed up their paperwork, they would have him in it now. And apparently we are keeping an eye on, and it looks like he could be very, very quickly in talks with a lot of different clubs if he wanted to. He has said that he doesn't want to come play in England, but there are other teams that are trying to look at him. And here's the thing, but as he said, the matter gave his comment on Blackburn, the fact that they did try hard to sign him in January. It would be an expensive move. It would be one that would be interesting, but again, I understand the whole Ike Ugbo getting him all sorted in that sense. He's already championship experience. He's already proven that he knows where the back of the net is for Wednesday. I get that. I understand that. But again, like I said in the video where I did it last time, there's nothing that says we can't have 2. Everyone going already started with the Chansiri got no money. Chansiri can't pay for this. We haven't got a clue what the budget is. We haven't got a clue what he's going to do. There's could be a situation where he might go give this a big chance. He said last year he wanted playoffs. Well, with Danny, I think you can generally get playoffs. Generally, I think you can get playoff with Danny. As long as you don't have that what you're aiming for to fans. As long as you are not kind of turning around to fans saying, we are going to playoff, this is what we're aiming for, and then you're not going to be disappointed. You go, we're going to go and try and get to the best position we can get possible and go from there. I think the problem we've had is that we've always had it built up to be what someone said, and then when we haven't got it, we've been disappointed. That's been something very key in a Chansiri ownership. But here's the thing. Him turning around and say it would take a lot for him to probably think about it again. I think he got that fool me once attitude with Blackburn Rovers. What say you're not going to do this? What say I'm not going to be able to have this done? I think they're in a position where, as the player, he's open to the talk, but I think the open to the talk means, hey, if I'm going to come to your club, you're going to pay me X amount of money now instead of what was originally quoted as the money because you messed me about. And they could be like, well, no, we're giving you the same contract you had before. What changed? Well, what changed? You messed him about. We could go in there and go, hey, we still want you. This is what we can't offer you the same amount of money they're offering you like they were doing, but we can give you the same offer, but you can get your deal done and dusted and be finished. And he might go, yeah, that's all right, get the deal done, I'm sorted. It all depends on where his head's at, because there are clubs in Europe looking at him. Apparently there were two championship clubs sat looking at him this morning when he was playing. One of them is alleged to be Sheffield Wednesday, which I'm okay with. There is a world where you can have both players. Granted, it would mean a big investment from Chansiri. A big investment. And here's the thing. I know people always get a bit worried about this time of year about, oh, we got no money to spend. We can't do this. He can't spend cash. We haven't got a clue what the situation behind the scenes are financially. We would have to just see what happens with that, because we have no idea where it's going to turn up, how it's going to go, and go from there. We'll have to just see where the lay of the land is. I'd love a situation where we get both Ugbo and Mcguire. Possibly unrealistic, granted. Possibly very unrealistic. But again, like I said, I don't know. I generally don't know what we can and can't do in that sense. So we'll have to wait and see. But apparently Wednesday officials were alleged to be watching him at Orlando today. So maybe we see something come of it, maybe we don't. But this is the time of year where there's a lot of speculation. And this is where we have to go into the speculation, go with what's being talked about. If this is the case, we look at it, we go for it. I see that this is one of those risky signings which could pay off and could not pay off. But here's the thing, any signing's a risk. Whatever you do, any signing's a risk. You could sign a player who's been brilliant, not had an injury, then come to Wednesday and he's just injury hit. We've had that happen a lot. So let's see what happens. Hopefully we get talks going with this one. I really like to see this one. Again, I don't want it to be my whole Mallet Wilkes situation. I want things to get done and done quickly. But we'll see what happens. But let's see where we are in the next couple of days. And again, we still haven't got our retain list out. And we already know that Gregory gone anyway.